At iSpot, our mission is to help brands modernize TV measurement and connect it with business outcomes. So we've had great success, great market traction in bringing faster, more granular TV measurement to the market, unifying it across channels and connecting it to business outcomes. So it's really just furthering that mission, along with all of our various ecosystem integrations, connecting it with device graphs, connecting it with everyone from the LiveRamps and New Stars of the world, Adobes and everybody else, and really helping the market move forward on outcome-based television buying and measurement.
So the industry seems to me to be very polarized in terms of its perspective on TV measurement. Some people would say that current measurement is broken and needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. Others would say there are more high-quality measurement services and providers out there. The previous lot would probably comment the market's very fragmented. How do you describe the landscape today? How do you see measurement developing over the course?
Yeah, measurement is really hard. A lot of people throw the word measurement around as if it's sort of like an afterthought or an add-on. What I would probably say is the current measurement is not broken per se. There's no reason to reinvent current age and gender type of measurement. But there is a need to evolve the measurement and to modernize the measurement, make it faster, more granular, connectable with audience segments, connectable with outcomes, and really actionable from that manner. But it's really, really hard to do. It's really, really hard to do. So measurement is tough. The rigor required in measurement, the trust that you have to build in the marketplace, most people tend to underestimate it. So there's actually, while everybody talks measurement, there's actually not that many measurement companies out there that truly have measurement in their DNA and rigor. So yes, the current measurement is not broken for what it was meant to do, but there is a need for new measurement approaches.
Are you sympathetic with buy-side industry execs who argue that they're confused, who say their measurement providers proliferating? I think we had 2 new services launched at CES alone only a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
How do you navigate through the different measurement providers and the data they claim to be bringing to market?
Yeah, there's a lot of confusion in the marketplace. So I think the first question is understanding who is a measurement provider and who's not, who's just sort of a data or activation company. There's a massive difference between data and measurement. So that really what it boils down to is this a trusted measurement company? Is who else uses it? Is this measurement actually used in decisioning and in the buying process? And by and large, there's really only a handful of measurement companies, for television anyway, that are trusted by the marketplace. There's Nielsen, there's ComScore, there's iSpot, and then there's maybe just a couple of others. So really the first question for brands is this company able to actually measure my media delivery, first of all, in any sort of consistent, scalable, trustable manner? And then secondly, how usable is this measurement? In other words, can I actually connect it with other data sets? And can I actually do attribution or incrementality measurement against my business outcomes? Can I bring this measurement in-house? How flexible is it? So I think what it boils down to is understanding what measurement is versus what data and analytics really are, because the two are quite a bit different. But having said that, good analytics requires good measurement. So the two do work hand in hand.
Now, the other thing you mentioned is attribution, which
Yeah.
is obviously attracting lots of excitement and innovation.
Yeah.
What are we now in a position to say about the effectiveness of TV advertising that we couldn't say in 2010?
Yeah, we're in a much different position today in being able to prove true causality and incrementality of television against real business outcomes, and even for sort of your more traditional advertisers, not just those that are selling e-commerce or have a web KPI, but we're talking about wireless carriers that can prove true incrementality against activations of new clients. We're talking about automakers that can prove true incrementality for intent to purchase and actual sales of vehicles. And you're even talking CPG now, which has traditionally been more difficult. So this is actually a great age for television. The proof, it's much easier to prove now the TV works. So the question now is not whether TV works, how do we best allocate our budgets across the different fragmented environments in both linear television and in this new world of OTT, and then ultimately connect it all with other channels.
And do you expect to see ever-growing budgetary allocations making their way towards attribution vendors and suppliers?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, attribution is a big topic, big top-of-mind topic for most brand advertisers today. Doing it is really hard, and there's a few trusted vendors and companies that brands will go to today in the marketplace. On the digital side, there's Newstar and several others. On the TV side, there's iSpot and several others that are trusted for providing attribution and incrementality. But I guess the way we've seen it and the way we like to deliver it in the marketplace is not only do we provide attribution and incrementality, but a lot of our brand clients have their own data science teams, and they want to extend those models in-house. So we're able to also feed them all their granular measurement data for television into their own models in-house. And what's great is our data science teams collaborate together with theirs, where they take the best in breed in what we've built and sort of their point of views on how they want to model the data. And that's when it becomes really, really powerful. And then ultimately, the holy grail is connecting it cross-channel. And we're actually going to be making some announcements, some exciting announcements on that as early as next week. So I won't give the preview yet, but there's a lot of movements being made to really connect the digital and the television world.
Well, we'll definitely look at those. Final quick question. There's a lot of talk here at Ramp Up about the death of the cookie, inevitably. Yeah. What does this mean for the TV industry?
So it actually has less of an impact on television than it does for the digital world.
Do you think it's a positive? Lots of people do.
It absolutely is a positive, because television is a cookieless world. And even for iSpot, our entire device graph and how we do attribution is centered around a television device and a home IP address, neither of which has anything to do with a cookie. Now, of course, we connect that into the digital world, but even in our own attribution, we've never relied on third-party cookies. We've always relied on IP address and first-party cookies. So it's going to have pretty large impacts to the ecosystem in general, but I think it's a net positive for television. Really, not just television, any environment that's not relied on a cookie so heavily.